Alrighty, I just want to show this. I've already established that the Ontario International Airport is a demon-possessed, gang-stalking entity. The entity is engaged in what is doing the U-turn tactic regarding the same amplified audible activity. Doing so, this is an Asian male with 2 minor children. The entity that's engaged in gang stalking is doing so with those who are potential immigrants. The entity that's engaged in the pattern of conduct is doing so with knowledge of documentation. The entity that is engaged in the pattern of conduct is in furtherance of murder, and that ongoing delusional and failed practice of witchcraft is relevant to what is the mental illness of those that are already exhibiting mental illness by stalking in planes and helicopters. The entity that's doing so while you're stalking with your children, you're not keeping your custody of your children. This is an entity. This is not just this demon that will be prosecuted. The entity engages in this pattern of conduct with the government. It's going to be used in federal court. It's not a violation of an individual's rights and due process rights in court. This is an entity that's targeting. That entity is going to be prosecuted accordingly because you're dealing with the terrorism that is targeting an American citizen, and this is how terrorism is going to be prosecuted. The entity is not acting as individuals. They're not speaking as individuals. They're acting as an entity that is targeting one person together. That's a demon using light activity. Understand that. The entity is engaging in that while they are speaking to what is relevant regarding the creation of federal legislation to deal with terrorism in the U.S. I want you to see, here's my shadow here. Here's my shadow here. That's how you know that he's mentally ill. He's a demon that's creating light activity with that flashlight, putting it in the hand of a child, okay? Including them in that mentally ill and depraved conduct in furtherance of murder. No ordinary criminal conduct. It's not just mean and annoying. This is not hypersensitivity. This is the entity that's acting in furtherance of murder. It is the P.O.C. The entity engaged in what is, there's no airport over here, and you see them flying, making a U-turn, going back toward the direction of the airport. But there is no airport in alignment with this property, this civic center, east of the Ontario City Hall. The entity is flying way over here to engage in stalking me, and then engages in what is trying to duck and dodge while still terrorizing me in furtherance of murdering me while they know I just published the evidence online. That's how obsessed with me they are. That's how obsessed they are inside of the OVITT Family Community Library. P.O.C. It's currently 7:09 p.m. This is relevant. This is informing the demons that are stalking inside of this library all day long. It's closed right now, but this is the OVITT where I'm documenting ongoing terrorism. Psychopaths engaging in what is an ongoing shared collaborative effort with regard to passive aggressive, micro aggressive type conduct with regard to severe mental illness, psychopathic behavior that they want to be cloaked and appearing as though they're not harming anyone while they are all acting in furtherance of murdering that person. That's the mentally ill that are going to be prosecuted. This is P.O.C. This is OVITT Family Community Library at 7:10 p.m. Just want you to see all these shadows that are on the wall, where the entity is monitoring, terrorizing via minor children. P.O.C.